Breffni Contest, the high point of Ballinamore's festival. And the people of Ballinamore, County Leitrim will help to decide the result by voting for the best group. 23 years ago, Ballinamore lost its railway, which was also its major employer. The festival began as an attempt to boost the town's shattered morale. For a week at least, there'd be some laughs. Exiles would return home, and maybe even a few tourists would stay long enough to watch the publican's obstacle race, or the contest between Ballinamore's best rick tossers. And every year now, Fr Dan Gallogly does his grand tour of County Leitrim.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Agus Kate Mila Falcher overboard our annual tour in connection with the Ballinamore Festival. The purpose of this tour is to take people, especially visitors, around our native county to show them places scenic and places historical, so that they may go back knowing a little more, sometimes about the county that gave them birth, or perhaps the county that gave their parents birth. As we come down the bank here, if I could sing, I would break into a verse of lovely Leitrim, which says, I next moved on to Fina town with its ancient abbey walls, where the preaching of its holy monks once echoed through its walls. The old ruined church, you see, is not the ancient abbey of Fina. It's a 15th century parish church, and on the left you will see the ruins of what was a residential area.
Even in festival week, Joe McKiernan is a busy man, but not so busy that he can't stop to chat about his job.
Now you see, what I'm simply doing is cleaning off that grit that's collected, especially inside of the walls here, these abbey walls. This is the ancient abbey walls of Fina. And I have a lot of stones here that internally they get dirty faster than outside because of the smuts. Actually, there must be 300 stones in this graveyard that I did erect, and there's a good few more out here I can show you.
Joe McKiernan was born and brought up in Fina and is now the village's self-taught monumental mason. For him, the cemetery is far from being a depressing place, more an art gallery of his work, an exhibition of his craft.
That stone of Quinn's is one of mine. That's Quinn's down the road there, and that one of Fanning's. Doherty's, O'Boy's, two of Wren's, and that book then is from a Loughlin family. They're all of my products. Gillini's, O'Byrne's, Walpole's, Flynn's, Maguire's, McKeown's, Connolly's, Conifrey's, Conway's, Guckeen. I'd like to tell you about this plot. Some 15 or 16 years ago, I took this plot from Father McCabe over there. And it was very hard to get a plot at that particular time because they were all taken up. So I got this plot in a very comfortable place here in the corner where it was nice and sheltery and warm. And for that reason, I put a curb around it, and as you can see, my name, Mark Tiernan, is there in Irish on it. Sooner or later, I'll have to die. I know that. And at the time I was putting the curb around it, some of them made the remark when I was measuring it for a curb that was hardly long enough for a plot. Well, I said, I can't go out on the other man's plot. Well, they said it's very short looking. Yes, I said, but it's 9 foot and I'm not all that. So, in order to certify how I was right, I had to lie down on it. I just laid down and I brought me back there and I said, this will hold me anyway.